So, it's time to get a rebuild done on this thing. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. As you can see behind us here, we're working at something, and that something is the Corolla. So the Corolla is well overdue. Good tidy up, check over, and everything that we haven't had time to do in this last, since I got the car. It's had a rough time. It's had a rough time. So we have all the panels off it now. We're going to get washing it, and yeah, keep with us, see how we get on, and we'll show you all the ins and outs of the good, the bad, the ugly. So, car's back in the shed now. We just give it a wash outside, as you've seen earlier. For a lot of used people that maybe don't know this car, this is my Corolla SR86 with God's engine, the SR.
It's not God's engine, Chris. The RB is God's engine.
Baby God's engine.
Yeah, fair enough. RB's better there.
It is.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is. Can't deny that. So we got this car back in 2022 in the middle of the year. I made my return to drifting, and this was my choice of chassis. So when I bought this car, we didn't really get much time to change anything or fix up things on it, because it was mid-season and I actually wanted to do a few rounds of the Irish Drift Championship, and Tully Rowan event was on as well, so I really wanted to do it. So the first round we did in IDC, there was a Motec ECU in it, and we had issues with temperature cuts. So straight away, first thing was Richard Bradley put an ECU in it, of course, Blink ECU. That left us confident knowing that everything was going to be safe with the engine. And in fairness, this engine was built by Richard Bradley 8 years ago for the previous owner, Tommy Nolan, used to own this car. So that car hasn't got a spanner to it. Nothing. The engine has been flawless. So all we want to do is briefly check the engine over. We're not going to upgrade it. We're not looking for more power. It's perfect. Power, weight ratio, everything just works with the car. 400 horsepower SR and lightweight. It's perfect. So the only modifications we really made after that, the handling wise, was we changed the front strut towers to S body. So everything in the front of the car now is all S14 chassis stuff. So we have the S14 subframe, S14 lower arms, S14 coilovers. And when we made these top plates, we actually made the top plates the same wheelbase as an actual S14. And then we moved them out, we left adjustment for an extra 25 to 30 mil if we needed to. So if I had a bit more time, it probably would be fitting Wisefab into it, but there is a lot of development and things like that. So don't really want to fix something that's not broken. But there is a lot of broken bits on it. It's had a tough year. We had Paul Dempsey, he was driving it this year in semi-pro ADC. Paul's our main mechanic on the team as well, so I just wanted to say thanks to Paul. So I was like, pick the Corolla, go try an event out, see how you get on, have fun. Basically the way I see this car is, this car gave me the opportunity. And now that I have got the opportunity, having Lucky Day competitions on board and giving me a higher competitive car than I need. So rather than this sitting around doing nothing, I thought it was better, look, give some guys a chance in it, guys that maybe haven't been in the seat as much, or just can't get the seat time because they have other things going on in life and sorting things out. So basically, it was like a loan car. Just to friends though. I never give it to anybody I didn't trust.
And never give it to me then.
Exactly. That's right. I'll give it to you now, the way it is.
Oh yeah, sounds. So I can't do any more damage. Yeah. So, thanks, mate.
No, I'm actually painting it all up for you, Brad. So I'll
put it in a wall for you. Don't worry.
No problem. That's what it's for. Might as well join the rest of the lads.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, we're going to focus on the bodywork. 86 Aero. They supply a BN front bumper, BN side skirts, BN rear bumper. and also BN rear quarter panels, but they're actually modified. So it's a Land Rover Defender. Yeah. It's weird.
That is a strange combination.
Yeah, so it's a PN rear quarter panel with the hard rubbery part, the big arch shape. You'll actually see it if you look at the quarter panels later.
Yep.
So that's actually of a Land Rover Defender, and that's moulded into the BN quarter panel to fit the stance of the car, because it's all S chassis rear end as well, so it's a lot wider than a factory Corolla. On the front, same again, wings modified. Hassle. It was pure hassle to make them. But we got them made, and now I have to go and tidy them up and remake them all again. And maybe this time I should get a mould done, but I always run out of time, so I never get a mould done, so it'll be a case of just break it, fix it, paint it, go again. I'm going to take the head off it, get the head skimmed, new head gasket. I think it's well due now, 8 years, so it's well due. And when we're at that stage, we'll just check the bottom end bearings and stuff. So I'll get Richard to just give it a wee quick check over, bang on the new head gasket, we'll refit the engine. There's nothing more to do really mechanically, as I say. Coilovers, they're looking a little bit worn. They're old Driftworks CS2s, I think, wasn't it back in the day, Brad? Yeah, CS2s?
You're saying they're old and worn out, that's what I've got at the moment, mate.
Alright, do you want them?
No.
Spares?
No.
I think we're going to need to stick in a set of BCs, in fairness, like the car does. It needs these few wee bits done that I am going to do now while we have the time, because this last 2 years, as I say, it's either laying about doing nothing because we haven't used it, or it's been in other people's possessions, and I haven't really got to strip it down to do the things I want to do.
For sure.
So going forward, BC coilovers, Strom Wheels will be going all around the whole car. So I actually have the front rims there for it now, so I do as well. We're just not finalised on what style of wheels we're going to go for, but I think we're going to go probably with the DS15 again that we have on the S15, because I love them. They're unreal. Right, so the inside, after that power washing experience we had there, it's a lot of bars. Like, whoever built this car definitely did not want to die. There is a lot of bars in this car, so it's going to be quite complicated to actually paint and tidy up the way I want it. New seat rails. That's the first time I'm going to start modifying. So put in nice low seat rails, both driver and passenger side. The other thing we will do on the interior is, we actually had that much faith in the engine and the way Richard sets up all the safety features on the Link ECU that there was no gauges in the car. There was nothing. Like, no gauge works, nothing. We put some gauges in it, actually probably put a display dash in it.
So it's got one of those already?
Yeah, it doesn't work. Just looks like you like, and puts on a load of flashy lights but doesn't actually tell you. We're going to paint it, so we are dreading having to paint the inside of this car. So I'm not going to do it two different colours, it's going to be one sole colour inside. Used to be back in the day, I loved to have like silver base and then a blue cage or something, but there's way too many bars to tape off in this car. I don't, it takes 6 weeks to freaking paint the inside of it, never mind build the whole car. So we painted up inside, new steering wheel, new seats, new rails, new harnesses, and as I say, some sort of display that we can see what's going on with the engine, even though it is baby God's engine. We still just want to keep an eye on the whole thing. Bodywork wise, because everything's solid in this car, like they are standard or original quarter panels and all, but being tubbed massively, so the 18 sit on lovely, so they do. Even has its original pockets, which aren't great, but a wee bit of a hammer and a block of wood will sort that out. We'll get it squared back up, so we will. The back of it has seen a few wee wardrobes here and there. My taillights have seen better days, so if anybody out there has a 2 good red line taillights at handy money, I would gladly take them. We'll be able to we'll be able to repair the spoiler. We'll repair all this damage, all in here. Even though it's never going to be seen, but we'll just tidy it all up now and have it tidy properly while we have the time. And colour-wise, I don't really know what we're going to do yet with the look, as in colour, graphic scheme, what we're going to do with the car yet. But we do have plans. Like, this car isn't going to be built on a show pony, it's going to be built on a go pony. So it will be out next year. Not sure what events it will be at yet, but you will definitely see it. It's going to look a lot cleaner and fresher again. And also, with these little upgrades that we're going to do, general check over, because I'm sure a lot of parts are worn and torn at this stage. Being older stuff, second-hand stuff that was used in it, kind of to get it up and going. So we'll replace all that to new stuff that we need to. And yeah, so follow us on this journey and see me losing more hair, more patience, and more money. Certain parts I bought of SR86 Aero. That's Brian Campbell.
I think it's just 86 Aero. You went for all of that hassle.
I did, yeah. It is actually 86 Aero, right? Okay. Autocorrect Brad is on the ball.
Sneeko.
Is so f***ing about to spray this yoke, like. F***'s sake.